will you do if you seek for answers and cannot find them? Well, you have to look deeper, or better still, search elsewhere. Welcome to your favorite historical program, This Week in History, where we trail events, adventures, and achievements that happened in the past. I am Patricia Bassi, ever ready to take you on this lovely ride. Do well to subscribe to this channel, like, and of course, drop your comments. Also check me on Instagram at all_info_Tricia. So, grab a cup of coffee or tea and stay glued to this channel. We'll be back after the break. May 2nd, 2011, Osama bin Laden, the mastermind behind the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks in the United States, was killed by US forces during a raid on his compound hideout in Pakistan. The raid began around 1 a.m. local time and lasted approximately 40 minutes. Bin Laden's body was flown by helicopter to Afghanistan for official identification and then buried at an undisclosed location in the Arabian Sea less than 24 hours after his death, in accordance with Islamic practice. May 3, 1469, Italian philosopher and writer Niccolò Machiavelli was born. A lifelong patriot and die-hard proponent of a unified Italy, Machiavelli became one of the fathers of modern political theory. Machiavelli entered the political service of his native Florence by the time he was 29. As defense secretary, he distinguished himself by executing policies that strengthened Florence politically. His political life took a downward turn after 1512, when he fell out of favor with the powerful Medici family. Machiavelli was never truly welcomed back into politics, and when the Florentine Republic was re-established in 1527, Machiavelli was an object of great suspicion. He died later that year, embittered and shut out from the Florentine society to which he had devoted his life. May 4, 1979, Margaret Thatcher, leader of the Conservative Party, becomes Britain's first female Prime Minister on May 4, 1979. The Oxford-educated chemist and lawyer took office the day after the Conservatives won 44-seat majority in general parliamentary elections. Margaret was born in Grantham, England in 1925. She was the first woman president of the Oxford University Conservative Association and in 1950 ran for parliament in Dartford. She was defeated but garnered an impressive number of votes in the generally Liberal district. May 4, 1970. In Kent, Ohio, 28 National Guardsmen fired their weapons at a group of anti-war demonstrators on the Kent State University campus, killing 4 students, wounding 8, and permanently paralyzing another. The tragedy was a watershed moment for a nation divided by the conflict in Vietnam and further galvanized the anti-war movement. May 5, 1961. Alan Shepard became the first American in space. From Cape Canaveral, Florida, Navy Commander Alan Bartlett Shepard Jr. was launched into space aboard the Freedom 7 space capsule, becoming the first American astronaut to travel into space. The suborbital flight, which lasted 15 minutes and reached a height of 116 miles into the atmosphere, was a major triumph for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. May 5, 2016. Environmental experts said a project to plant a wall of trees stretching from Senegal in West Africa to Djibouti in East Africa aims not only to halt desertification but also to improve food security, create jobs, and offer young people an alternative to migration and extremism. May 6, 1954, Roger Bannister runs first 4-minute mile. In Oxford, England, 25-year-old medical student Roger Bannister cracks track and Field's most notorious barrier, the 4-minute mile. Bannister, who was running for the Amateur Athletic Association against his alma mater, Oxford University, won the mile race with a time of 3 minutes and 59.4 seconds. For years, so many athletes had tried and failed to run a mile in less than 4 minutes that people made it out to be physical impossibility. May 7, 1928, the United Kingdom lowers age of women voters from 30 to 21. The Representation of the People Act was an act of the Parliament of the United Kingdom. The 1928 Act widened suffrage by giving women electoral equality with men. It gave the vote to all women over 21 years old, regardless of property ownership. Prior to this act, only women over 30 who met minimum property qualifications could vote. May 8, 1541. Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto discovered and crossed the Mississippi River, which he called Rio de Espiritu Santo. He encountered the Cherokee Indians, who numbered about 25,000 and inhabited the area from the Ohio River to the north to the Chattahoochee in present-day Georgia, and from the valley of the Tennessee east across the Great Smoky Mountains to the Piedmont of the Carolinas. Like I said earlier on, if you're seeking for answers to questions, don't feel bad or feel down. All you need to do is look deeper, or better still, search elsewhere. That is, search places that you know you haven't searched for answers. Well, this is where we draw the curtain on this episode of the program This Week in History, right here on Flip TV. Please do well to subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do so. And don't forget to like and of course, drop your comments. Also, check me on Instagram at all_info_Trisha. So, till I come your way again next time, do stay safe and be good. I am Patricia Bassi, signing out.